Hi friends, I am Chitra and I welcome you all to my YouTube channel Literary Wings. Today in our channel we are here to discuss a poem titled Dear Child, written by the most famous African poet Walter Odame. Before we get into the poem, let's have a look into the author introduction. Walter Odame is one of the most acclaimed Kenyan poets. He is a BCom graduate from the University of Nairobi. His poems have been published in Kenyan Times. His writings reflect the reality of the contemporary life. Before we get into the summary, let's have a look into the poem. In your splattered face, I see the different faces of our city. Some bright, clean and wealthy, others dull, dirty and poor. You roam in the concrete jungle, people with cars, buses and lorries, like a hen combs the dirt, looking here and there for a kindred soul from whom to pluck a coin or two. Dear child, fighting over leftover chips and rotting bread, does your absent father no care you slept in the dustbin, covered with a blanket of refuse? Does your poor or worrying mother know that love, comfort is from fellow parking boys and girls? Child, adult, your silent misery is an assumed usuality. No questions are raised in the parliament, no public officials conscience suffers when the city ascaris chase you off parking bays like a pilfering rat. Child, I haven't the right heart, courage to tell to your face, weep not, dream not, ask not for what a cozy home a responsible authority might have been. We all stand rebuked. Now let's get into the summary of the poem. The blacks experience a life of threat and despair in their own land. Odame paints the real life experience of a wandering black child in this poem. They battle for their survival in the colonial Africa. The whites dominate the blacks and the blacks become no man in their own land. Odame painfully tells that he could see the different faces of the city in the splattered faces of the black children. The poet depicts the discrimination prevailed in the society. The bright, clean and wealthy face of the city represents the white's place, and the dull, dirty and poor picturizes the black's place. The poor black children wanders the concrete jungle city amidst the buses, cars and lorries. Like a hen combs the dirt, he glances around him to get a coin or two from a kindred soul. The pitiable condition of the black children fighting for their basic amenities highlight the insecurity of them. The child is left alone, danced in the necessities without anyone to care. The child fights for the daily food from the leftover chips and the rotting bread. The child has no home. The poet raises a question whether his absent father know that he slept in the dustbin covered with a blanket of refuse. The poor child longs for the love of his father and mother. The poet candidly picturizes the condition of the child abandoned by the mother and father. He receives love from fellow parking boys and girls, and his worrying mother never knows this. Misery is always entwined with the life of blacks, especially the abandoned children. The silent misery is an unknown reality to all. No authorities are worried about their sufferings and no questions are raised in the parliament. No officials concerned suffer when the city police chase the parking boys like pilfering rats. Odame has no hope to instill in the minds of the child. He sympathetically tells the child that he does not have the right heart and courage to tell him, weep not, dream not, and ask not what a cozy home is. The poet is sad at the heart that he could do nothing to release these children from the clutches of poverty and discrimination. For more videos, just like, share and subscribe my channel. Until I meet you soon, this is Chitra signing off. I hope you all do like this video. Thank you. See you soon. Take care. Bye.